ask that everybody should move to site. Why is it still in the office?
Hey, Misha.
I'm not sure that the director can give a better account. The director can give an overview account, not the details account. There is no way the director who is sitting in the office can give detailed account of the site.
They have been here to value what
I said I want your men on site, living on site. I mean, they resume here, not in the office. So that all issues will be dealt with and they will take notice of all problems. I want the person to go and be close in there at this meeting. Okay? One of your models or one of the completed ones is where you should work from. Okay?
We are working on our maybe 4 people together. I don't have that. This is the showcase. Now moving to 1, 2, 3. Don't worry. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are working on that.
You're working on me?
Yeah. That's down there.
No, I wouldn't want you to go beyond 30 buildings that you're working on. Don't go beyond that.
Yes.
Every material that you're going to use, okay? Sample of all what you're using here. Your ironmongery, your doors, your tiles, your paint must be in the office of a sample. Okay? And the drawings of what you are doing must be in that office. When I come back again, I want to walk into that office and you'll be able to brief me completely what is going on here. And I want a daily register of what is happening on site. Daily register. What work the contractor has done each day. And at the end of the month, I want a report sent to the office. Okay? Problems that you have. Somebody can pass. What is it? I mean, the entire road is the scheme from the beginning to the end. So one thing we don't want to build, we don't want to continue that. We cannot sell this. What about the water connection? Because the way you'll be handling this project.
it is a collective interest for the state and the private sector to invest massively in this project to boost the economic fortunes of Lagos State and enhance the quality of life of all Nigerians. This project is a critical component of our administration's systematic program for strengthening the financial autonomy of all our residents of this state and enhancing our capacity to demand and receive just and equitable treatment in the Nigerian polity.
Lagos Island Central Business District, owing to several years of neglect, is now a shadow of its former self. The access roads have become impassable, the drains are blocked, car parking facilities are inadequate, pedestrians and vehicular traffic are undesignated, street trading remains unchecked, electricity, pipe-borne water supplies are erratic, and the menace of street ushering, popularly known as area boys, and the general state of insecurity is on the increase. The whole area is now in a terrible state of obsolescence and blighted. Operating business under this unfavorable condition has become tedious, unprofitable, and quite intolerable. The impact of this unenviable prevailing condition of the Lagos Central Business District on real estate development, employment generation, socio-economic integration, and national productivity has been very substantial. Many business places remain unrented and unoccupied for decades. No responsible government will watch this unpardonable and inexcusable decline and decimation of the proverbial goods that lays the golden egg. The Lagos Island Business District, apart from its value-added business function, it also generates emotional attachment among Lagosians who naturally feel unhappy watching helplessly how their own marina, Tinubu Square, the Dumont Cenotaph, and other images of the city are continuously disintegrated.
For a project aimed at transforming the CBD and Marina into a 21st century business area, it will not only involve redevelopment of such historical monuments, substantial part of the island will come under serious redesignation and redevelopment. The major component of the project includes upgrading major roads within the central business district into high street standard, mixed development in core areas to keep the entire area active through the day, major rehabilitation of all infrastructure and building, including improved environmental conditions.
I think we have taken the first step, which was the launching we had, that is Lagos State government, whom the local government, which presented the project to the private sector, because they are a very, very important tool. We need their collaboration in terms of involvement and in terms of financial aid. So I think that is a sector that we really, really have to tap. It's for the use of the private sector as well. It's for their own good. So, I mean, they don't have a choice but to get involved. And I think there are enough projects on ground talking about the construction of the streets themselves, and also the intention to create the new marina city. And you know, that is a corporate man's dream. because it's going to involve a lot of development, and it's to be in the best interest. And I can even confidently say that we are being approached now by various private sector organizations who are very much interested in getting involved.
And I was enormously impressed by the presentation. Any program aimed at developing Lagos should be encouraged and supported. At close to 80, I remember the Lagos I knew, and I've watched and I've lived here all my life, and I've seen the steady growth and development which have taken place. This particular one is nothing that we have seen before. So, although it's going to cost a lot of money, but we should support it.
Good. In the old Lagos, having regard to the new what Lagos is now. So we want to bring it back, because some of the places where we used to cherish, like say Namdi Azikwe, who was Victoria Street in those days, you can't go anywhere. People have turned it into markets and things like that. Hardly will cars pass through without some problem. I think in order to give advantage for the growth which had become of Lagos is to do what I am envisaging now, so that it adds more to the beauty somehow. It increases the aesthetic view of the whole place. So to cope with the present development of population in Lagos, it's a good idea.
There will also be mixed redevelopment of Marina Corridor to serve as catalyst for rapid transformation of the Central Business District. With this, all major roads within the Central Business District will be upgraded into high streets, complete with proper drainages, pedestrian walkways, proper and adequate bus lay-by, and others. These roads include Inner Marina, Broad Odunlami, Nnamdi Azikiwe, Balogun, Ereko, Martin Streets, and Idumagbo Avenue. The project is estimated to cost about 15 billion naira and is expected to be completed within 2 years. Other roads in the area shall also be resurfaced and upgraded to complement the beautiful environment that will subsequently be created. The Oluwole area, bounded by Breadfruit, Nnamdi Azikiwe, and Libalogun and Martin Streets, will be redeveloped into 3,000 key clams for retail shops, 48 terrace residential apartments to accommodate displaced residents, multi-story car park for 2,000 cars, 17,000 square meters of shopping mall and supermarket, including office plaza and hotel. Similarly, the burnt Balogun Market Square will be redeveloped into a modern shopping complex. On completion, it will consist of a block of 4 floors with 223 lock-up shops, 300 key clamp stores, and adequate toilet facilities, borehole, underground water tank, generator, including loading and offloading bay. In order to ensure traffic orderliness, a major bus terminus is planned on 100 hectares of wasteland to be reclaimed from the lagoon at Ilubiri. When completed, it will be the major passengers transfer and vehicles connection point for all incoming commercial vehicles to Lagos Island. It will have park and ride facility for intercity commuters, ferry terminals for shuttle transport service around entire Lagos Island, international market for street traders, and standard public conveniences and recreation sports. Again, an all intercity public transport service shall terminate at the new Ilubiri terminal, from where commuters shall board intra-city shuttle bus service, which apply designated routes with clearly marked bus lanes.
That this is a worthwhile investment. any investment, for the good of the people, worth it. And so therefore, I want to urge all of them, to assist the government. Government cannot do it alone.
A trend, I would say, all over the world, and also in Nigeria these days, that government alone cannot fund projects. And as you know, there's a process of liberalization whereby the private sector is being invited to participate. So in this particular project, I think the private sector will feature very, very much.
As for Marina City Development Project, a joint venture sponsored by 3 Lions Development Company, made up of 3 international investors, Legacy Group International South Africa, Detached Resources Limited Nigeria, and Lionstone Capital Partners, is expected to transform Marina completely. Planned to sit on the stretch of land between Inner Marina and Lagos Lagoon waterfront, it will comprise 300-room 4- to 5-star international hotel, a multi-story secure parking facility for 8,700 vehicles, 100,000 square meters first-class office accommodation, 75,000 square meters of shopping malls, supermarkets, and retail shops, state-of-the-art convention center for conferences, seminars, and exhibitions, and 520 luxury residential apartments in 3 tower blocks. It will also include 6 hectares of parks and gardens in the sky, 400 square meter facility for health club, housing sports facilities, and walking and jogging track. There will also be an entertainment center consisting 10 to 12 screen cinema complex, children daycare and activity arcades, including moorings for about 150 yachts and motorboats, which will be used daily for forms of waterfront areas, and jetties for water taxis as part of an integrated transportation system.
So if the government now wants to, come back and live up to its own responsibility, it will be in the interest of everybody, because whether you like it or not, the current Lagos is not investor friendly. It's not in any way. Because people just have to be here because they have to be here. If they have other choices, they will go.
The idea is quite interesting. It's a very good idea.
So what do you think will benefit from it?
I think there will be sort of decency. There will be sort of decency. I think so.
The second phase of the public presentation took place at Glover Hall. Here, traders, marketers, transporters, among others, stakeholders, were again briefed on immense benefits of this project.
Àgbárùkùtì ńgbà tó sọ fún wa pé ọmọ jàgùdà ń sun ọjà àní kì í ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kí ni wa ńgbà tó ló dà kùkú jọ aago 6 ní ká máa ṣe ńgbà táwa náà rí àní pé lóòótọ́ ló wí ó ti bá wa lára mu bí ètí ẹ̀tí ibẹ̀ lómi ìmú àbámu àdẹ̀fẹ́ ká máa kọ́ kí ọjà wa ká kọ́ kó ṣe wò. Irú Balógun yẹn kakọ ká má sùn mọ́ títì mọ́. Irú Ìdúmọ̀tà yẹn náà kàn ṣe. Irú èmi ní ọ̀nà Jàǹkàrà náà àwọn ọjà tó bá wà níbẹ̀ kàn bá wọn ṣe, àti tí ó bá jẹ́ pé iná jó kàn bá wa ṣe. Àṣírí àmọ̀ yìí pé wọ́n ń fúnra ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún wa ni àṣírí wọn ò dẹ̀ ní tú. tó ládàjà mẹ̀kúnnù tó ń jẹun ló pọ̀ jù àwa náà ń fàdúrà ran ìjọba lọ́wọ́ ọ̀dẹ̀ ní ṣìṣe.
ìmọ̀ orí ní láti gba àwọn ọlọ́jà láti rí pé iṣẹ́ tó ń gbélé ó ṣiṣẹ́.
ìmọ̀ràn táwa ń gbà àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ tí kò ní àkójọ mẹ́jọ a máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú ra wa a dẹ̀ máa ń fọ̀rọ̀ wọlé ọ̀rọ̀. ìmọ̀ràn tá a máa ń ṣe ni pé ká dúró tì wọ́n náà ni àbí ẹ gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ kó dúró tì wọ́n ni tó bá kọ tán àwa tá a wà mẹ́tẹ́lẹ̀ náà ni ká gba nǹkan wa.
Definitely, most of them or many of them will not be happy. People don't like change, or when they might want change, but they resist change. And so initially, I think they might not feel very happy about it. But when they know the implications and what will benefit the whole city or the whole state, they might accept it.
I think this project is one.
It is no gainsaying, therefore, the fact that this initiative is the first of its type in Nigeria. Without doubt, it is a product of dynamism, foresight, gut and grit of the present administration of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Lagos State. By the time it is successfully completed, these projects will have transformed Marina and Lagos Central Business District into 21st century international corporate business and entertainment precinct, make a more economic and rational use of land, and generated a multiplier of 600,000 jobs. Also, it will create a new urban scape and new development focus for the state. And at the same time, it will contribute to economic development of the state in particular and Nigeria in general, thus creating a safe, secure, friendly, and world-class environment for business and pleasure.